Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you very much. We have a really, really exciting show for you tonight. And we won't be on tomorrow night, but tonight we have an exciting show for you. We'll be back on Monday night. Thank you. Thank you very much. My first guest tonight, this is a very exciting young man. He was the lead singer in a band called The Time, whose first 2 albums were gold. Screwed up a lot of record players. Did I mention we won't be on tomorrow night? His first 2 albums went gold. He is currently appearing in the smash hit movie Purple Rain in a role that has gained him great reviews. Let's take a look now at a few moments from that movie. Take a look there on the monitor. Okay, folks, let's meet Mr. Morris Day. Morris. Have a seat right there, Morris. Can I give you a hand with any of your cape or your cane or anything?
I have complete control of everything here.
Nice
So pleased to be on your show,
Thank
David.
you for being here. Listen, let me congratulate you not on only on your musical success, but your film debut. You're getting a lot of great reviews in the movie. And let's tell the folks who have not seen it, which has got to be a small number, about the film Purple Rain.
Well, there's not anybody here who hasn't seen the film. There's nothing need me saying anything. Everybody's seen it, right? Right. Okay. Now, what was that question again?
I haven't seen it.
Okay. Well, I play the villain. The villain. David, you haven't seen the movie.
I got a lot of personal problems. It's tough for me to get out. Now you play you're the rival. You're Prince's rival in the film. Is that right?
That's what they tell me. Yeah.
All right. Now tell me more about it. Is this based on an actual situation?
Well, that's what all the write-ups say, so I guess that's what I should say, yeah.
Okay. And it takes place in Minneapolis?
Basically, yeah. We finished up in Los Angeles, but who cares, right?
Yeah. Now, have you done any other films before this? Any smaller films?
No, this is my first endeavor, acting endeavor.
Yeah. Have you taken acting lessons? Have you any training in this?
No, I haven't. Well, yeah. As a matter of fact, there's a little story I can tell you about that. I was taking acting classes prior to doing the film, and about 2 weeks before we had to do the film, they kicked me out of class.
For what?
For clowning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just threw you right out.
They threw me right out. I came in one day and everybody gathered around me and said, Morris, you know, we're kind of getting perturbed with you making everything funny. You know, every skit we give you, you're supposed to be kind of dramatic and everything. And you make everybody laugh, so you just have to, go to the beach, don't come here anymore. So I went to the beach.
Yeah. And now you've shown them now, haven't you?
Yeah, shown them.
Yeah, it looks like you're going to have quite a career ahead of you as an actor.
And that's right, and my acting teacher can't take any credit for that.
That's right. Now, what about, you're a very young man, aren't you?
Fairly young.
Do you mind telling folks how old you are?
Oh, about 37.
No, you're not 37.
No,
I'm 37.
Okay, well then I'm 22.
Now, do you find with the release of the movie that you have a lot of women pursuing you?
I found that before the release of the movie. But you know, it's picking up. It's picking up. Yeah.
Is this difficult for you to handle?
Very difficult. Very difficult.
Anything you can share with us that?
Well, this is about the 3rd suit that I had to buy like this. I don't know. You know.
People ripping and
well,
pulling.
They like to take the arms and the pant legs especially.
How long did you did you live in Minneapolis before you started working on the film?
About 20 years.
Now, it's interesting to me that that Minneapolis is now producing really stars in rock and roll music and now film stars, and actually that major movies are being made there. How does that happen?
Yeah, that's great questions, I gotta tell you. No, I really don't know. It's a mystery to me, you know. I just happen to be there.
Is it, now you and Prince went to high school together, right?
No, we didn't. But, yeah, let's bring out that other one. Okay?
You knew Prince in high school,
Yeah, I knew him in high school.
but you didn't go together to
No,
high school.
we played in a group together, and we played at different high schools together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And are you guys still good friends? Were you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, okay, we're going to do a commercial, Morris. We'll come back here, Morris Day and I, and all sorts of wonderful things. We'll be right back, folks. Morris Day is here. Are you still, Morris, living in Minneapolis?
No, as a matter of fact, I live in Santa Monica Beach now.
How long have you lived there?
About 6 months.
Do you like that?
I love it.
What do you like about Santa Monica?
Warm weather.
Yeah.
The women rolling up down the beaches.
Yeah. Do you have any hobbies that you pursue in California?
Yes, girl watching.
Yeah. Now, in the clip that we saw, you had what looked like a valet or a personal attendant there. Came out with a mirror. Do you have that in real life? You're a very striking dresser.
Thank you, David. No, actually, I tend to it myself as a rule, but you know, if I'm on the road or you know something like that, then I have a valet.
Then you will have a valet. Now, do you have somebody who selects the clothing for you? Do you pick it out yourself? Do you design it yourself?
I have to take credit for this.
Yeah.
So if there's any women out there that like it, then you know, I take credit for this.
Is there a look that's based on? Is this original or?
I got it from my grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He used to have suits in this fashion, and
very much like these.
Yeah.
Stacey Adams too. You know, these are classic shoes, but they weren't these advanced. You know.
Yeah. Well, you've done a nice job with it. It looks great.
Thank you.
Now tell me about the Time. Are you still with the Time?
Well, this is our last record together, and after this, it's going to be the Morris Day show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just so you're leaving the old group.
Yeah, you know, I've got big-headed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, what will you be doing on your own that you couldn't do with the group?
Well, I'll probably get more girls. I won't have to share them with the band.
Let's see. Now, how long were you with the group before?
About 3 years.
Now, you had your first two albums were sold gold, right?
And this one's about gold, too, so we got 3 gold.
You got 3.
Yeah.
Now, but this is a group that you didn't get a lot of airplay, did you?
Well, not a lot. I mean, we were basically R&B, black stations and stuff like that. But, you know, it got around enough. But when the movie came out, things kind of just exploded.
Yeah, but it's interesting that for a group that didn't get a lot of airplay, you still were, had that success selling albums.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there a reason that you weren't getting played on a lot of stations?
The lyric content.
Like what?
Well, I don't think you'd want me to say it on TV.
Really? Let's try it, because we can always take some of this out.
Okay. Yeah. No, well, I like to say what's on my mind, and, you know, I'm a very sexual person, you know what I mean? I think about this every day of my life.
Yeah.
And does anybody else out there think about sex? I mean, you know, well, I do. You know, I tend to do this, and I tend to sing about this and write about this.
So you have very graphic lyrics.
Graphic. There you go, graphic.
Yeah. What are you going to do now? What's next? You got another film?
Yeah, well, we're considering some films at this point, and I'm getting ready to go in the studio and do the Morris Day album, and you know.
Will you work with Prince again?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm not against it, but I don't think so.
Yeah. Is there friction between the two of you? I sense that there's.
You're sensing this.
Yeah. Is there a problem?
No, there's not a problem at all. It's just that I had to move away from that side of town and go to my own side of town where I could also be number one.
That's right.
And that, you know.
Well, I understand that. Well, good luck to you, Morris. You've certainly got quite a start. Nice meeting you, sir.
You too.
Morris Day, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back to take a look in the Midtown area here around our building.